free money. Oh yeah, Stash app is giving away $1 million of a split pot coming up very soon. And I'm gonna explain the details to you plus more. So let's get started with the video. First thing, smash that like button. I would certainly appreciate it. And be sure to subscribe today to become part of the Sweet Life family. What you need to do to take advantage of $1 million that Stash is giving away. With Robinhood, for example, another investment app, you can get a full share of stock when you sign up, as well as when you refer people, but Stash doesn't offer that. Instead, what they offer is a split, a share, a fraction of a stock based on a stock party. Now let me explain the stock party really quick. A couple of months ago, I did a video outlining the Stash stock parties, and basically back then, it happened every single day at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now during this period of time, you would get on to their website and you would claim stock in the stock party. It was very simple, it was very easy. Every day at a set period of time, you had about 5 to 10 minutes to log on and claim your free stock. In fact, I will pull up an example of some of those shares that I had during that period of time. You can see this right here. I'm gonna pull it up right over here next to me. This is from May 2020, and right there you go. Etsy, I got a promotional credit of 41 cents. 1-800-Flowers, promotional credit of 42 cents, so on and so on. Now what they do is they do these stock parties every week, at least at the recording of this video. So every Thursday at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Stash puts on a stock party. Now what is a stock party? It's super, super simple. Let me pull up exactly what you need to do. You go to your web browser and you type in party.stash.com. You pull it up and simply right there it'll be. Now, because it's Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, now of course I'm recording this video on a Thursday, you can see on the screen here, in 1 hour and 15 minutes, a stock party will emerge. And what they'll show is here is the stock that we're offering today. For example, it could be Etsy, it could be Apple, it could be Amazon, it could be anything. And all you have to do is log into your Stash account right here on this website and click Claim My Free Stock Now. That's all you gotta do. And every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 to 4:30, is the open window for you to hop onto this website and click the button. That sounds kind of simple. It's because it is kind of simple. That's all you gotta do. Now what they announced is on November 2nd, coming up very, very soon, they're gonna give away $1 million, or at least up to $1 million of a split pot of stock to everybody that joins them on that particular date. So here's the details. In a typical stock party that happens every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, I've seen it go anywhere from $2,000 to like $6,000. Now that doesn't mean you're getting $2,000 to $6,000. That means that money is then split off between everybody that hit Claim My Free Stock Now. So that's how that works. So that's why I've only gotten like 41 cents and 42 cents on that example I showed you earlier. But think about it this way. If you are a stasher, if you have the Stash Invest app, you pay $1 a month in a service fee. Well, that's a great way to kind of make up your $1 per month and make it worth it. Because what they'll do is they'll give you that free stock, usually typically the next day. So on Friday, I'll get my promotional credit. And then you can let it there and let it grow, or you can eventually sell it off and take that amount of money. I know it's not a lot, but that 42 cents, and you can put it toward a different investment that you own. Now, with this one, you got to think about this for a second. This is up to $1 million. And if we get a lot of people onto this stock party and it gets up to $1 million, everybody that clicked claim stock on November 2nd is going to get a share of that $1 million across the board. That's a big deal. But I'm interested, like if you have like 100,000 people claim stock, it gets up to $1 million. Everybody get about $10. And if you're a pessimist out there right now, you're saying, $10 doesn't seem like a lot of money. Really? It's free money. Take advantage of it. If you're a stasher, and I know a lot of you are here on the Sweet Life channel because that's how you found me via my stash review videos, this is a great opportunity. So set it on your calendar for November 2nd to hop over here and click on that. Outside of the $1 million special stock party that happens on November 2nd, here are 2 ways that you can earn extra stock from Stash on these parties. The very first one is every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, hop over to party.stash.com and claim your free stock between 4 and 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If that day or that time changes, I want you to look below in the comments. I will pin a comment from me at the very top of the comments down below and let you know if this changed. And if it did, that way you're up to speed if it's now a Wednesday or if it is back to every single day and what time that is, so you can make sure you're taking advantage of party.stash.com. The second way, which I don't do a good job of, is a secret stash party. In order to know when they're doing the secret stash party, you gotta follow them on Twitter. A lot of times they will post it up on Twitter that they're having a special secret stash party, and it can be any day or any time, and you gotta keep your eyes peeled on their Twitter. I don't do a good job at that because I'm kind of plugged in. I have it on my calendar for every Thursday at 4 p.m. So the additional secret stock parties, I kind of miss out on them because I'm not plugged into Twitter as much as I should be, but oh well. What the Stars and Stock Party works, and this is the one that's specifically to the $1 million, you can see right there it says November 2nd, I'm gonna zoom in here so you can see it. November 2nd, show up to our Stars and Stock Party anytime between 4 p.m. and 12 a.m. Eastern Time. So it's not just a 30-minute window, you're getting quite a few hours Eastern Time. And bring your friends. Again, you gotta be part of the Stash community, so if you don't already have a Stash account, what are you waiting on? You can get $20 right now as the offer. Link down below in the description to get started today. But they're gonna give away a split pot of up to $1 million of the winning stock, plus an extra $250 for every new party level. So a threshold of total attendees that we reach. So I think that's kind of a great way to get in on this, guys. So I wanted to make this video today, kind of a special video because November 2nd, you gotta be on here. By the way, this is not a sponsored video. Stash has not come and asked me to do this video. Again, a lot of you connected with me through the Stash app reviews that I've done here on the channel, and I think it's really important just to share with you free tips. I am not a sellout. I am not doing anything that is sponsored. This is just me coming to you because you're worth it. As always, continue to live your sweet life because you're worth it. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you next time.